Thanks for tuning to Dogman Stories. I hope you have a good time because this one is special. Nobody never heard it before. And this is my third Dogman story. I'm sorry I didn't get to you last time. I was sick for a long time. So this one is going to be funny. And it's going to be about minions too. Okay. Who wants to hear about the show? If you do, just go on YouTube and type in Dogman Stories. And then you will hear shows of Dogman Stories. I hope you are going to enjoy it. I'm going to stop this right here. Okay. If it's okay with you, I will get to you. Hey everybody, I'm back to Dogman Stories now. I hope you have a good time on this one. You're going to hear some funny things. I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1, 0 now. One night there was a dog man. Someplace I was never at. I didn't know that, but I just guessed that in my head. And I went there, and I saw it. And then we went to the airport to go home from our holiday. And it followed us to the airport, and then when it got on the wing of our plane. I don't know how it did that, but somehow it did, which was weird. It was so smart. I went to California with us, and that took us 8 days to get to California from North Carolina and High Point. That took us 8 days to get there. And then I didn't even know I was on the wing of the plane. Till we landed, I saw it jump off the plane and it followed us home. When we were packing stuff, and he clapped, and then after my puppet show, he clapped, and then a bear came and broke in my house. There was too many, and then more nice Dogman minions came. They were nice too, really. I'm not joking.
And that dog man was your best friend.
The Dogman was my best friend. My house was destroyed. So next I had to go to the airport. I didn't have no car. Some of the cars were broke down.
So you jumped on the dog man's back and rode it like a horse.
And one car I loved the best. My parents ran it over with our monster truck. They smushed it. And then some of the other cars were flipped. And one car, oh my God, one bear threw it into my house. In my bedroom, in my bed. my favorite bed. And then Dogman saved me till when it almost hit my bed. It was so close. And then when Dogman got me out of bed, the car smashed in my bed. It destroyed my room. When the car blew up, we went to sleep. We didn't know that the car blew up. I heard it blew up. The Dogman didn't, which
Dogman saved your life.
I had to go to the bathroom at night, but when I did, I went to go see how bad my bedroom looked now since the thing exploded, once the car exploded, and then my room was on fire. My house was on fire, and then I was trapped. Good thing the Dogman had that fur. He had a coat. That was fake fur. He had a coat on with fur on it, which fur was under his coat. And there was a coat that helps you go and fight when you have to go in a fire to escape. There was that coat in his coat, which he put it on me, and then we ran out. And then once we got away from the house, I rode on his back. And then once we got to a place that was a long way, it took us 18 days to get there by plane, and it took us 85 days to get there by car, or the helicopter will be like 1,000 days to get there, which was in Radiator Springs, the cutest little tiniest town, which was, one place was rusted, and the whole town was so nice. And then I grew like 8 inches. When I saw my aunt, I was 6. But when I saw her now, I was 18.
Was the Dogman still with you?
After she saw me like that, the Dogman ran back to the airport to go back home.
Why didn't he want to stay?
He didn't want to stay because his friends weren't there. They don't know how to get to the airport, and they don't know how to jump onto a plane. And they don't know how to get into a plane.
So your best friend left you?
My best friend left me until my aunt died. And then I had my own car. And then I drove where my Dogman had a phone, and he told me he moved. I drove there, which was not that far. It was like 1 mile, like, down the street.
I bet you were happy.
And I was happy to see him again.
Did you love your friend?
I loved my friend. Even he saw me with my brand new car. He knew I took photos. And he took photos with me in my car. I was sitting on top of it. I was sitting on the ground taking pictures with it. Even I was laying on top with it, and I was sitting on the ground taking pictures with it.
You and your Dogman used to play games.
We used to always take stuff.
Did y'all play games? Run?
We
Jump?
played games, and we played on our trampoline, which was so fun on games.
Did you ever ride your Dogman like a dog?
He had a magic necklace, and we jumped into the game. And then we went to a rental place where you can have rental cars. And then we went into the game, and we had the rental car, and we didn't bring it back. We had it forever, which we had to bring it back. So that was fun.
So did your Dogman friend ever grow up and get old?
He grew up, and he passed 100. Now he was 995 years old. And then once I turned
70?
Once I turned 21, he was the oldest. He was 900, 800, 2,000 years old.
Wow, that's old. Well, tell the guys you've got to go.
And then we jumped on a trampoline. He jumped the highest, and then he had genies at grants one wish in a day. He wished for if I can jump high, and the wish came true, and I jumped high, even past the clouds, past where the plane, and I also passed the sun, and I went up where God lived.
But that was amazing. We gotta tell the people we gotta go because the show's over.
I gotta go, so the show's over.
Tune in next time.
Tune in next time, and I'll see you next time. And next time, you will be hearing a good one, and scary one, and a funny one. And I forgot the scary.